Mysteries of the Famous 16. Oprah Winfrey, a star's journey through life and the cosmos.
A humble beginning, the Mississippi Miracle.
Oprah Gail Winfrey was born on January 29, 1954, in Kosciuszko, Mississippi, to a teenage mom and an absent dad. Raised by her grandma on a pig farm, she wore dresses made from potato sacks but sparkled early, reading fairy tales and preaching to chickens with flair. At 6, she moved to Milwaukee, facing abuse that tested her spirit. Yet, she'd interview her dolls, dreaming big. The stars were already twinkling her fate.
The school years, finding her voice.
School was Oprah's lifeline, a beacon in the storm. At 13, after bolting from a troubled home, she landed with her dad in Nashville. Strict, no-nonsense Vernon, who'd whip out a ruler if she slacked. He turned her chaos into focus, and she soared, acing classes, snagging a full ride to Tennessee State University for communications. At 19, she scored a gig at WVOL Radio, her voice a velvet hug that melted listeners' hearts. Picture her in oversized glasses, spinning Motown hits, sneaking in witty banter, already a natural. She once had lived a weather report so hilariously wrong it trended locally. The universe winked. She was made for this.
Breaking barriers, from news to stardom.
In 1976, Oprah smashed through ceilings as Baltimore's first black female news anchor at WJZ-TV, 22 years old, bold as brass. But reading grim headlines? Not her jam. She'd choke up over a lost puppy story, tears smudging her notes. Bosses demoted her to People Are Talking, a sleepy morning show. Big mistake, they handed her a rocket. She turned it into a ratings bonanza, chatting with guests like they were old pals. By 1984, she nabbed AM Chicago, renaming it The Oprah Winfrey Show. In 6 months, it crushed Phil Donahue's slot. Imagine her beaming as execs scrambled to keep up. Oprah wasn't just on TV, she was bending it to her will.
The Oprah Effect, building an empire.
By 1986, The Oprah Winfrey Show hit nationwide, snagging 20 million viewers daily. Housewives, truckers, kids glued after school. She dove into the gritty stuff, abuse survivors, racial reckonings, addiction battles. Her empathy a lighthouse in dark waters. Her book club was pure magic. One nod from Oprah, and a dusty novel like The Deep End of the Ocean sold 1 million overnight. Harpo Productions birthed TV Gold. O Magazine flew off stands. OWN cemented her reign. She once mailed every staffer a $10,000 bonus just because, talk about boss moves, her empire, a tidal wave of influence.
The astrological blueprint, Susan Miller steps in.
Meet Susan Miller, the astrology maven behind Astrology Zone. Think of her as the fairy godmother of horoscopes, with millions hanging on her every word. Around 2000, she cracked Oprah's chart, born January 29, 1954, 4:30 a.m., and nearly dropped her coffee. Aquarius Sun, Scorpio Moon, and 2 cosmic aces, Jupiter in the 2nd house, Venus in the 10th. "This is a billionaire's blueprint," Miller gasped. She saw media domination and charity stardom written in the stars. The cosmos was Oprah's hype squad.
Jupiter's promise, the wealth magnet.
Jupiter, the big shot planet of luck, lounges in Oprah's second house, the money pot. Susan Miller called it a cosmic cash cannon, predicting a wealth explosion. Spot on. Oprah's empire now boasts $3 billion. First black female billionaire status unlocked. Her Oprah effect is wild. She once raved about a $38 candle on air, and it sold out in hours. Books, cars, bread makers, her nod's a golden ticket. Jupiter's laughing all the way to the bank.
Venus in the spotlight, the world's darling.
Venus, the planet of love and beauty, struts in Oprah's 10th house, career and public adoration HQ. Miller foresaw a global love fest, and bam, Oprah's the planet's sweetheart. She's grilled Obama, hugged Maya Angelou, cried with everyday folks. 6 times on Time's 100 most influential list, she's got fans from Tokyo to Timbuktu. At a 2005 gala, strangers mobbed her for selfies. Venus turned her into a walking hug. She's the queen everyone wants at their table.
The giving heart, philanthropy queen.
Oprah's riches flow outward like a river. Her 1998 Angel Network raised $80 million Thinkwells in Africa, books for kids. In 2007, she opened her Leadership Academy in South Africa, a $40 million gift for girls with big dreams. Then there's that 2004 car giveaway. 276 Pontiacs handed out live, audience screaming, "You get a car!" She once flew a sick fan to her show, footing the bill herself. "I'm here to lift others," she says. Her heart's a superpower.
The cosmic prediction, Miller's big call.
In 2004, Susan Miller dropped a starry bombshell. Oprah will rule media and charity forever. She saw Jupiter and Venus turbocharging her chart, unstoppable vibes. Back then, Oprah was huge, but Miller glimpsed galaxies. OWN launched in 2011, now a cable kingpin. Her 2021 Meghan and Harry chat snagged 17 million viewers, sparking memes galore, like Harry's trapped face going viral. Miller's cosmic crystal ball was dazzlingly right.
The Aquarian dreamer, ahead of her time.
Oprah's Aquarius sun makes her a visionary rebel. She flipped talk shows into raw confessionals. Think her 1988 AIDS episode, aired when stigma ruled. Launching OWN in 2011 was nuts. Cable was dying, but she pivoted to streaming, snagging an Apple TV Plus deal. She once hauled a wagon of fat on stage to show her 67-pound weight loss. Quirky, bold, pure Aquarius. She's not riding trends, she's inventing them.
The Scorpio soul, strength in shadows.
That Scorpio moon? It's Oprah's steel spine. She survived childhood abuse, once locked in a bathroom all night, plus relentless tabloid jabs about her weight. At 40, she ran a marathon, sweat-soaked and triumphant, just to prove she could. It drives her truth-hunting, too. Her 2021 Harry interview had jaws dropping with royal tea. Scorpio moons thrive in the deep end, Miller says. Oprah turns wounds into wings.
Oprah, the cosmic rap, Miller's final take.
Miller summed it up. Oprah's chart is a success symphony. Jupiter pumps wealth, Venus pours love, Aquarius ignites ideas, Scorpio fuels grit. Saturn in her 9th house, learning's domain, marks her as a teacher. Masterclass, guests like Jay-Z spilling life lessons. Super Soul Sunday, deep chats with Eckhart Tolle. The stars didn't just predict her, they sculpted her calling.
The Own Adventure, a fresh start.
Quitting her talk show in 2011, Oprah birthed OWN, her baby, her battlefield. Early days, a mess, ratings flatlined, critics cackled. But by 2013, Queen Sugar and Greenleaf flipped the script. Her 2019 Apple TV Plus leap went global. Think Oprah sipping tea with Michelle Obama, streaming live. She once crashed a set in pajamas to cheer her crew. Classic Oprah chaos. Reinvention? Her middle name.
The Culture Shaper, Beyond TV.
Oprah's a cultural juggernaut. Her color purple role, Sophia's fiery hell no, nabbed an Oscar nod. Her book club sold 100 million copies. Imagine stacks taller than skyscrapers. Her 2008 Obama rally drew 30,000 screaming fans, tipping votes. She once crashed a wedding uninvited, handing the bride $500 cash. Random, epic, Oprah. She doesn't just shine, she shifts the world.
The Astrological Legacy, Miller's Last Word.
Miller's final prophecy? Oprah's legacy is immortal. Pluto in her 5th house, creativity and kids, tells why. No biological kids, but her South African daughters call her Mom Oprah. She's FaceTimed them at 3 a.m. during storms. She's sparked dreams for millions. Pluto says her light's a forever flame.
The Wellness Wave, Living Fully.
Now Oprah's a wellness rock star. Her 2020 debut tour packed arenas, 10,000 fans chanting "Live Your Truth." She's meditated with Deepak Chopra under starry skies, swapped Zen koans with Thich Nhat Hanh over tea. My best life's now, she grins, rocking a purple caftan. Her garden's bursting with kale, she's literally growing joy. Aquarius keeps her blooming.
The Cosmic Queen, Oprah's Reign.
From a Mississippi shack to a global crown, Oprah's tale is a blockbuster. Susan Miller's star map, Jupiter's riches, Venus's glow, charted her ascent. But it's her grit, her laugh, her wild belief in possibility that throne her. Dream big, then bigger, she urges. She's lived it, bought a $50 million Montecito estate with a rose garden to prove it. The cosmos bows to its queen.
Did the stars predict Oprah's rise to media queen, or was it her grace and heart that made her unstoppable?
Hello amazing viewers, this is Sarah, your host at MAZOOCHI YouTube channel. Ever wondered what astrology is and what astrologers do? Well, astrology is about how stars and planets shapes our lives based on their positions when we were born. Astrologers make a chart to predict what might happen or explain who we are, guiding us with these starry signs. Now, you've got something exciting, a thrilling 18-part series. Each episode dives into a famous real-life figure, exploring a jaw-dropping prediction by an astrologer and based on their birth chart. Predictions that came true. It's all documented, wild, and mind-blowing. Oh, and one more thing. Astrology has its own supporters and skeptics, and we respect all views. We are just exploring a fun channel to explore the possibilities. Plus, to make these videos even more exciting, we have used AI to amp up the storytelling in a totally captivating way. Let's dive in.
Join MAZOOCHI, learn.